Wait, what? You mean gift bags aren't just for wrapping presents? Hey Bestie, this is Lisa. Welcome or welcome back. We're going to be using Dollar Tree gift bags to make some amazing craft hacks. I have this beautiful gold shiny gift bag, and I'm actually going to use both. They come two for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. And then I've got this cute little Letters to Santa mailbox that I got at the Target Dollar Spot a couple years ago. Just been waiting to use it. And then I've also got this cute little sign with a beaded hanger from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to cut off the edges of the gift bag, or mostly the bottom, just to create more of a flat surface to work with, because we're going to use these gift bags to cover parts of the little mailbox and the front, well, I should say the face of the picture, just to kind of glam up this little mailbox. And I thought this would be so cute. So let's say you have grandkids, or you're an aunt, or even if you're a parent, it doesn't matter, to have a fun little fancy mailbox. So we're going to trace those two sides, and then we're going to also take off the little hanger for right now because we don't want it to be in the way while we're working with this. We're going to save it though. And then I'm going to get rid of those staples. I do have that heavy duty staple remover that I love to use. And if you don't have one and you're interested, it's in my Amazon store down in the description box below. I'm going to take out that center piece. I'm also going to trace that because these are the pieces that we're going to need. So now I'm just going to cut them out. So I'm going to use a glue stick. You can use any kind of glue you want. I just thought this would be super easy to do with a glue stick. And I'm just going to place that piece that I cut out right over the top of that. And I'm going to use my brayer to smooth it out. And then I'll trim off any edges. You could use scissors. You could use sandpaper, whatever you like. Now I'm just going to put it back in there and assemble the little frame again. That's actually going to be our base for this mailbox. So I'm going to use the glue stick again, and on both sides of the mailbox, I'm going to attach the piece that I cut out. And of course, I will end up trimming those edges when I'm done because I try to cut a little bigger. I'd rather have a little too much than not enough, if you know what I mean. So now this one has an indentation, so then we have to kind of trim that before we put it in, and just do the best you can. If a little bit hangs over the sides, you know what, you won't even notice it. So there we go with the glue, and then I will attach that piece. And I just thought this just really dresses this little mailbox up. And plus the gold and red is so festive and I really, really like it. Now I'm going to cut out two little pieces to put on the flag on the mailbox, one on each side. I'll just kind of press that on there and use my fingernail to get the indentation of the shape. And then I will cut them both out. And I'm going to attach those as well with the glue. I decided to leave the sides of the mailbox because it says Letter to Santa, and I think it's really cute. So there's no reason to change that. At least I didn't think so. You certainly can if you want. But I thought just using this more as an accent just made it really fun. And then here I am just trimming off some of that excess that was on the side. I've got a candlestick from the Dollar Tree. I love these. They're so versatile. And I'm going to use it as a stand for the mailbox. I did remove that sticker with my heat tool. Now I'm going to use E6000 and hot glue to attach the candlestick onto that base, which was the picture frame. Try to center it the best I can. I struggle with that. I don't know about you guys, but centering is not my specialty. Now we're going to put some more of the E6000 and hot glue on the top there. And we will also try to center the mailbox right on top. I'm going to add some greenery picks. These are ones that I got from Amazon, but you most certainly can find them at Dollar Tree or any of the craft stores. I just find the price is so good when you buy them kind of in bulk. So anyway, that's just what I do. And then I've got some berries left over from some picks I've had, and I'm just going to put those pieces in between where the picks are that I've used. Now I thought it still needed one more thing, so I am going to grab some gold berries because I thought, you know what, that just goes perfectly with this, and I'll do that on the opposing sides where I did not put the red berries, and I feel like this just added such a nice touch to this. So pretty, so festive. I love the glam aspect of it. Even though I'm not a glam girl, I still like this one. So let me know what you think, and is this something you would like to try? have this gorgeous gift bag with Santa and the train, and what a beautiful picture this would make. So I've also got these stretch canvases. I found them in the Dollar Tree Plus section, $5 for 2 of them, and they're 16 by 20 inches, which is a really nice size. It's hard to find something that will fit these larger gift bags. So I grabbed this. I thought this would really come in handy. I'm going to measure out like a 2-inch border around the edges. I'm just going to use my ruler, and then I will draw the lines to create those edges. And I'm actually using my gift bag because I didn't have a ruler long enough, but it worked fine. So there you go. You could use it for that. So I will draw that border on there, and then I'm going to tape it off, and I'm going to use my antique wax. I'm going to paint it. What I'm trying to do is create the look of a wooden frame around this. So what I'm going to do is paint the antique wax on there, and then I'm going to take my brush and do it all in one direction once I have it on there, and it's going to be a thicker bristle brush so it shows the lines, and that kind of gives it a look of almost like wood grain. See what I mean there? It just kind of looks like it could be wood. We know it's not, but we're just going to kind of trick the eye a little bit. So I love ripping that tape off. Isn't that satisfying? And we'll do the other 2 sides as well. So now it looks like it's got a frame on it. Now what I'm going to do, those corners, I want them to look mitered. So I'm just going to take something with an edge and kind of scrape a line there. And that makes it look like they're pieces of wood that were mitered into the corners. So that's just another little trick you can do. Now we're going to cut out the piece of the gift bag that we want, which is not the glittery side, but the other side. Now what I'm going to do is try to iron out some of those folds. And it did help quite a bit. I'm going to take some Mod Podge and I'm going to start painting it on there at the one end and just lay the picture on there so I get it in the right position. And then I'll roll it back and finish the Mod Podge. I'll turn over the canvas, use my brayer on the back side because it makes better contact. Now when I did that, it took off some of the paint. Of course, I will touch that up. Now I'm going to use this rope from the Dollar Tree. It's the thicker nautical rope. And I'm just going to put it around the edges because I want to create like a sense of different height or dimension to make it feel like that really is a picture frame. So I put that all the way around using hot glue. And I think that just really helps with that. Now, of course, I did touch up the paint, and I'm going to take these fairy lights that I get at Amazon. I love them. See all the little lights in the picture? I'm going to take a little screwdriver and just poke holes right next to each of those lights. And then on the wreath, I thought I would do some there too. From the back, I see the holes. I'm going to start putting in each of the little lights from the fairy lights and just kind of bend them over so they stay in the front. And once I'm done with that, I will tape down the fairy lights. I will also hot glue the fairy light battery pack and controller, but I'll make it so you could replace the batteries. I'll do it on the other side. And just tape them down so they don't move around because they could fall back through the holes. You never know. And I love this because now you could have it on when the lights aren't on at home, and it's just so pretty. I love using fairy lights to illuminate things. I think they're so fun. Here's a picture without the lights, and then you'll see one with the lights. Let me know what you think. I found these adorable gift bags at Dollar Tree. I love the little doggy on there. He's so cute. And then the fa la 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 is so fun and festive. So I've got this little kind of stand. It's got a hinge on it. It's got a house and then a square. So I'm going to take off the hinge first, and we're going to cover each piece with the different gift bag. I think this will be so fun and cute. So for the house, we're going to do the little doggy, and the other one, we're going to do fa la 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 la. And I did sand down where I pulled out those little screws. So now we're just going to cut out the pieces that we're going to use from the gift bag. So the first one we're going to cut out is the little doggy. I did cut out the whole side first, and then I'm going to take the house, put it over the dog, and trace it around, and then I have the perfect shape to cut out for the little house doggy one. So we will cut that one out. If you are enjoying this video, I hope you will hit the like button. I also hope that you will share this video with friends and family who you think would also enjoy it. And don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. Now we're going to take the square for the other piece. We're going to find exactly where on that gift bag. I wanted to put it where you could see the words fa la 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 la, so we'll cut that one out as well. Now we're going to take our Elmer's glue stick, and we're just going to put that all around the edges first and then fill in the center. And that's how I'm going to attach both of these to those little MDF pieces that are the little stand. We'll use the brayer to smooth them out. And then I'm going to line up the other piece where I can still see the holes with the hinge so I can poke the holes back through what I covered up with the gift bag. And now we will go ahead and we will attach the little doggy to the house with the Elmer's glue. I'm going to go ahead and trim off the excess with my X-Acto blade, and that was just very easy to do, very quick. And now that I have the holes on the one punched out, I can line it up and punch out the other one. And now I can go ahead and cover this with the polyacrylic. I want 3 coats to make it look really nice. And then I'm going to go around the edges with a furniture marker. So I did that to both, and I did the back. I thought that just looked better than the MDF. And now I'm just going to put the hinge back on with my screwdriver so that it stands just the way it was intended, which I love these little signs with the hinges. I think they're so cute. Now I'm going to take some cute little Christmas pics that I got at the Dollar Tree. They've got little sparkles in them, and I'm going to add some of these for embellishment. You know, you could embellish this any way you want. I just love these. They're just so fun and festive for the holidays. Normally, I'm not a sparkly person, but I do like them around this time of year. I just feel like it goes with the season, so I'm good with that. Now, obviously, lots of people love glam and sparkle, so, you know, no disrespect there. It's just not for me, but I do think it looks pretty. So we're going to add it on both sides of the sign just to kind of give it a little bit more character. I'm going to put some little red berries in the middle because I think that just gives it a pop of color and it's so fun. I'm also going to add a little gold berry just for another accent up in that corner of the fa la 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 piece because I thought it needed something, you know, over there that was just that pop. And then we'll also add a little bead right to the middle of the swag on the doggy. I think this turned out adorable. I love it. I think it's so fun, and I think kids would enjoy this one too. You'll have to let me know what you think about this one. I've got this beautiful gift bag that says all these fun Christmas words on it. And then I've got this piece, it was like a hanger that has 3 rounds and it says home sweet home. So we're going to take off the rope that's on there and we're just going to separate them because I want to use these 3 rounds as coasters. They're going to be 2-sided coasters. So we'll just save that piece for another time. Obviously, we've got the one side that's already there. We're going to kind of sand off where there were little staples just to smooth it out, get rid of the sanding dust. And now I'm just going to pick the spot on the gift bag where I want to cut it out. I'm trying to get a whole word on there. So I'm going to cut out 3 of them for each of the coasters that I'm making. This is such an easy thing to do, and it comes out so cute. And it's very practical, too. I'm going to use Mod Podge to attach these. I decided that I wanted to make sure they were on there really, really well. So I'm just going to attach each one with Mod Podge, roll it over the top with my brayer to secure them, and then I'm going to go around the edges with a sanding block and just get rid of any edges and clean them up. Now I noticed that on the other side that was already there, the paper on it hung over, so I did turn it up to the other side and sand around those edges as well. You know how things are at Dollar Tree. They're definitely not perfect. But of course, we don't pay much for them, so what can we expect? I love how this creates such a nice clean edge, and remember, always go in a downward motion so that you don't rip the paper off. And this is when I discovered that the other side needed some sanding as well. So it just quick going around the edges and making sure it's nice and clean. I don't know about you, but I love 2-sided things. It just, you get so much more out of them. I'm going to do 3 or 4 coats of the polyacrylic on each side because I want to make sure this can handle if a cup sweats on it, and gets water on it. I'm going to use a black marker and go around the edges of all 3 just to kind of tie it together. And that way it cleans it up because that MDF look is just not pretty. It's just not. So now we've got 3 2-sided coasters that are so cute. I love them. I really love how they turned out, and it was so easy. I mean, the hardest thing was the extra coats of polyacrylic, which is no big deal. Put it on and let them dry. Let me know what you think. Ready for more inspiration? Here's another video I think you'll really like. If you click on it, I will see you there. You are truly a blessing to me. Bye!